So I'm still with my man,
Hey, listen.
Oh
and
shit,
I was,
he holding you down. This is what,
he's-
4 years now.
yeah, and I actually am able to go to my prom from the school that I originally started in. He took me to prom.
That's amazing. Shout out, homeboy. Give a
Right.
shout out to the your high school love. Let's give a shout out to him.
So
There's some good men out there, y'all. There's some good men out there.
at the time, yeah.
At that moment, we gonna give him credit at that moment.
Yeah, of course. Oh, I always give him credit for that. So now he's off to college. I've already decided I don't want to do school. Like, I'm done with school. I can't do it anymore. That was what messed me up. I don't want to continue going down that road. Photography was my thing. It still is my thing, but I'm not trying to pursue it anymore. So I did online photography classes.
Sweet.
I was shooting at weddings. I was doing baby photography. I was doing couple photography. Like, I was trying to keep myself active.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, I feel like I was at my climax in life. I was always just good. I don't know when exactly I plummeted down again, but it happened. And I'm pretty sure it had to do with, like, the medication again.
Because you're still on the meds.
I'm still on the medication, yes. But this point, my mom was giving me the medication.
Yeah.
The doctors didn't trust me enough to let me have my medication and stuff. So my mom had to physically, like, give it to me. And my mom was already going through so much. One day she messed up. She gave me the wrong medication, something that they had already discontinued from me. She had given me, and I had a full, like, relapse. I was throwing up for like a week straight.
Damn.
Sick. Like, I felt like I was dying. And she kept apologizing about it. You know, I didn't really mean to do that. They were both next to each other. So after that relapse, I told myself, I can't do this anymore. I can't do medication anymore. Like, I'm done.
So where are we at now? What age?
I'm 18.
So we've been what, since 11? We've been 5 years.
Yep.
Oh, shit, let me do my
5 years
math.
medication.
Yeah.
Switching,
18,
upping the dosage, lowering the dose. I'm all over the place. So after 5 years, I finally get off the medication. And this is where I start to understand. You know, not fully, because the guy that I was with, he had bipolar as well. So we clashed a lot. And I feel like me sticking with him for as long as I did, it made things worse. It made things really worse. It was just like one of those negative things that you shouldn't have been in. So now I meet my fiance.
Mm-hmm.
He becomes my best friend. I have no feelings for him at all. He never addressed he had feelings for me. He was literally in the friend zone. This was my best friend. I went to him for everything.
So this is why you had a man.
This is why I got my man now. He came in when I was with my ex.
Yeah, okay.
So me and him are best friends or whatever, and I started venting to him about, like, everything that I couldn't vent to my current boyfriend, you know? And he's very calm. He's the opposite of me. And I needed that. I needed someone to just sit and listen. Don't say anything, just listen to me. There's times where I have the craziest ideas and he'll be like, and he knows damn well I'm not gonna do it, but the fact that he listened, you know, that's what makes the difference with me.
So can we kind of pause right there? So you have a boyfriend at this time. He's been holding you down, and now you meet some guy, and then y'all all of a sudden become best friends.
Yes.
So is that kind of, and now you're getting what you're not getting from your boyfriend, whether that's like you know, what the conversation or whatever. So it is that, you know, we young, whatever, but was that cheating or
no? Because we were never flirting. I feel like once you start flirting and you start, like, you know, thinking about someone in another way, then you're fucking up. But I never thought of him like that. I never found him attractive. Like, that was literally my boy. That was my best friend.
Okay, all right.
So the fact that he never told me he had feelings for me, I applaud him for that. I applaud him for that because he kept his mouth shut. He never flirted.
He was like that. My best friends, my friends. That meme.
Yo, for real.
Shout out to the fiance. Let's get it, y'all. He came in and sniped.
Basically, but it wasn't. All right, let me play it out for you. Okay, let me play it out for you. So now I'm starting to like realize I don't want to be in this relationship with my guy. We hit 5 years. We hit 5 years in January, and I'm thinking like, yo, we hit 5 years. I'm ready for some type of commitment now.
What kind of commitment?
You give me a ring, you give me a baby, or we get a house. Like, you need to do something. Like,
at 19? Like, what the hell? What do you expect this boy to do?
I need something, bro. Like, something. It's 5 years.
Be real. Did you know saying that was your exit plan? That was your escape plan? Subconsciously.
I never said it to him. But basically I wanted more out of the relationship because I feel like I was always advanced when it came to like loving people. Like, I was always willing to do more than people were for me, you know? So the fact that we had already hit that peak 5 years, when do we start talking about the future? When do we start making plans? Like, are you going to get a job?
Is this a general girl thing? Like, there's a time limit on when y'all should be advancing in a sense of...
Honestly, no, because... No, I don't think so. I can't speak for other girls, but I don't know. But
I'm asking you, and the chat wants to know what's up.
Personally, I just wanted a future with him, and I feel like he wasn't trying to give me that. So it's like, where are we?
So how does a girl know that in that sense? Like, what is like... You know, like for the men out there, what is that like? Oh, this guy is not trying to give me the future because he sounds like he's doing everything right. So no,
he's not doing everything right. He didn't have a job, so he wasn't working now. I had money. He was still getting an allowance from his dad.
Ooh,
like
19?
At that age, you're gonna be getting an allowance, my guy. But whatever, you're gonna use your allowance to take me to the movies. Let's go to the fucking movies.
Yeah. Allowance is a dub for real.
So he's not working. He started going to school, so he did his like first couple of months in college. Cool, I'm supporting you. Then he dropped out of college, and I'm like, all right, so what's gonna happen next? You know, I'm still trying to be there to support you. Not in school, you don't have a job. Now you gaining weight, and it's like, what do you?
Hold up, y'all. I'm so glad that we're having this conversation because you guys, we kind of understand that there's double standards and we accept that. But women don't want to accept that there's double standards until it's in their favor. Because if this was a man right now saying this shit, oh my.
No, if there was a man saying that he needs to put his girl in her place, baby, let's go to the fucking gym. Because I gained weight and my man was right there like, yo, let's do something. Let's go run.
Yeah, like I'll tell my girl like, yo, we gotta. I'll say that type of shit. But it was okay. So you're saying basically, I know what you're saying. You're saying he wasn't motivated.
He was falling off.
Yeah.
And here I am trying to make my life better.
But I heard chubby niggas are in, yo. I heard chubby niggas are in now.
It has nothing to do with being chubby. It was the fact that he's sitting at home doing nothing.
Yeah. It was just all the shit was piling on top of each other. I get you.
Piling up.
You know I gotta fuck with you on the fucking pod.
Oh my God, yo. I'm keeping it real.
I love it.
It is what it is, you know.
He was sloppy.
No motivation.
Hella sloppy.
I'm trying to progress. You know. So January we hit basically
5-year anniversary.
5-year anniversary.
Half a decade, y'all.
And I'm still expecting a lot because I'm not materialistic. I'm not materialistic at all. I don't expect gifts. I don't expect you to pay for my nails and my hair. None of that shit. So being 5 years, I just wanted more. He pulled up and he was like, let's go to the movies. Bitch, we go to the movies every week. Why are we going to movies on our 5-year anniversary?
Ooh.
Like, that just hit me different. At that point, I started getting known on Instagram. So there's people sliding into my DMs like,
you know. Oh, hold on.
All right, go ahead. What you gonna say?
One thing I'm gonna say. I love the transparency. So wait. Yo, Jay, thank you for that sub. So okay, because a lot of people don't talk about these kind of things because these elements play a part in moving on, because at the end of the day, if you're getting sloppy and you're slowing up, there's the attention's going everywhere. Like you said, there's mad dudes sliding in your DM. You know what I'm saying? You getting in your bag now. You know, you feeling yourself. So now you kind of like, well, I'm trying to hold you down, but you're not really giving me much of a choice. You're not
giving me the chance to hold you down because what am I holding down exactly?
All right, so go ahead.
All right, I'm still being cool, you know. I'm not chasing anybody. I'm just letting it. It is what it is. They slide into my DMs, whatever. I don't care about that because I'm still focused on you. His boy kept trying to get at me for years. And I kept telling him, I don't like your best friend. I don't like your best friend. Don't bring him around me. That's not my friend. That's your friend. You keep your friend.
When you say get at you, like, what was making you?
He would call me on Skype. What are you calling me on Skype for? I'm not your friend. What you want to talk about? Texting me, oh, you're so beautiful. No, go talk to your boy.
Homeboy's a savage.
He brings his best friend to my house.
Yeah.
He brings him to my house, and his boy is checking me out in front of my dad. So my dad was like, I don't fucking like that kid. He got eye problems. I don't want him in my house. So I tell my man, look, this is what he did. No, he's not like that. Some of you guys are fucking naive. I'm sorry. I don't care what y'all say.
Y'all fellas, y'all hear that?
Y'all best friends be the one to take your bitch. Like, it is what it is. So it starts bothering me because now his boy is hitting me up more than he is. Ooh. And I'm like, all right, this is getting frustrated. Like, I'm frustrated right now. So basically, I'm getting attention from everywhere but my man. And I'm like, I'm ready to move forward.
So are you explaining this to him? Like, yo, bro, what's up? Like, I need some.
Yes.
Okay.
Paragraph. Right. Those ugly ass text message paragraphs.
Oh shit. When I get those big ass paragraphs, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I don't read them. But go ahead. So you said in paragraphs, and he's just like, whatever. I want to play some video games.
Basically, that's what it is. Now, he gets kidney stones because his appetite is just disgusting.
Ooh,
I kept telling him about it. Like, boy, you need to do better. At this point, I'm trying to work out. I'm trying to, like, keep a routine for myself because I know what I got going on. I know my bipolar, you know, I could easily flop down. So I'm trying to be steady. I'm trying to work out. I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to do shit for myself. He gets kidney stones. He comes over to my house, and he's basically in critical condition. Condition. And he's
wait, go back. You went. Wait, so you said what was that last part you said?
He came over to my house.
Yeah.
And he was in critical condition because he had kidney stones.
Oh, he had kidney stones. Yeah, okay.
This man decides I want to play some video games while I'm in your house in critical condition. So now you in a ball playing video games.
Wait. Like, so what was? Because I had an ex and she had kidney stones and I took her. That shit hurts. That shit's pain.
It hurts. Let me take care of you. Why the fuck you playing video games?
So he's like, what? Cramped up like this playing video games?
Yeah, blanket over his head. He's like this. Like, man, come on. Let me love you. Jesus Christ. Whatever.
Yo, man. Yo, shout out to the women holding down their mans, yo. Because that shit's rough. I would have been out. I'm not going to lie. I would have been out. But I get it. You holding it down. You saying, boy, I'm giving you chance after chance. You ain't even taking this shit.
So, I start planning for the future. This is where my fuck up happened. Now, I'm starting to not have feelings for this man. And I'm starting to, like, realize it more and more. But I started making plans throughout the year. February is Valentine's Day. I can't break up with nobody on Valentine's Day. That's fucked up. We're not doing that. March was his birthday. I can't break up with you in March. I'm not gonna break up with you on your birthday. I'm not gonna be that girl.
I broke up with someone on Valentine's Day.
You gonna hear the rest of this story, bro. All right.
So we in March now. So you didn't even wait till you couldn't. So you didn't want to break up with him February 14th. So what about the 20th? Nope. Now you going into March.
Nope. February is Valentine's Day. The whole month is Valentine's Day. I can't break up with you in February. That month is just out of question. Now it's March. It's his birthday month. I can't leave the man.
Yo, February is Valentine's Day. Yo. So now March comes. Now you're in a dilemma. You're like, shit, your birthday? Oh, boy.
It's your birthday. I did it big for his birthday. I got him a cake and everything. I got him video.
So you was planning on getting rid of him, but you still was loyal to his birthday, yo.
I was hoping that, throughout all the planning, maybe he will wake up. Maybe he'll wake up. Listen, this is my analogy. This is how I'm thinking.
Yo, I love this.
Now it's April, and my mom be doing it big on April because, it's Easter. I can't leave you on Easter. We got cupcakes.
Oh my gosh.
We got cupcakes. We got cookies.
Yo, we got a holiday every month. You know that, right?
Exactly. Let me finish my story. So now we're in May, and I signed us up for a zombie race. Zombies are my thing. Video games are my thing. Zombies was his thing too. So I was like, maybe he'll, work out with me and shit if I enter us in a race and we got, motivation for him to.
You thinking smart. Right.
So I'm working out. I'm doing my shit. And not once did he work out.
Flo, thank
he
you for
didn't work out not all.
Really?
So, not at all. So now I'm already pissed off. Like, I just put all this work into the race, and you haven't lifted a finger. The race comes, he wins. And I'm mad. I was like, bitch, you should have got eaten. How did you win? How did you win this race? Like, you're not fit. You shouldn't have won. So that upsets me, honestly. Like, I'm just like, whatever.
So a little jealousy in there, I guess?
I won too, but I wish I had the picture to show you. I had muscles, I had abs, my butt looked good. Like I was set. I was happy. So here I am looking fit, and he not looking right,
So what? Okay, all right. I'm gonna have to ask the question because now I'm saying. So when you say he wasn't fit, what you mean? Like he had a little chubby, or he was getting like out of proportion?
He was getting out of proportion, I think. From what I met him as to what he became, it wasn't right. It wasn't right because I know he was letting his emotions get to him.
Was y'all still like romantic? Like did that drift away or what?
This is a problem with that. I always initiated it. I would always kiss him. I would always be like, yo, come over here, let's do something.
Damn.
I was always the one. And there was times where he would just like, no, I'm not in the mood today. What you mean you're not in the mood today? All right, whatever. So
hold up, what?
Exactly. What man don't want his dick sucked? I don't know. But it is what it is.
So wait, okay, so all right, but say he had a long day. Was it like one off, so it was all the time? Like he's saying he's not in the mood.
It was all the time. Like we lived a bus ride away from each other. So he knew I had anxiety. Instead of coming to see me, you had me coming on a bus to go see you. Damn, what was wrong with you that you couldn't come to my house?
Yo. Fuck that guy. Yeah. So, okay, so did you... Alright. Because, there might be some people going through this same, like, scenario right now because there's a lot of scenarios you've talked about in this chat, which I really love. So I like to just kind of like reflect. So okay, so now did you explain to him like, yo, what's going on, dude? Like, I'm trying to get it in, and you just like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't
at that point. I just took it for what it was. I was like, all right, he's not in the mood. I'm not gonna force him to whip his shit out. Like, come on, let's be serious. So I'm like, all right, let's watch a movie. Let's cuddle. Let's play some video games. Let's do something. But now I'm in your house and you playing video games with the boy that's trying to take me away from you.
Ooh, he playing with the ops basically.
You don't think I'm gonna feel some type of way? Now he just triggering me all over the place. I'm feeling myself getting upset, and I'm like, all right, you gotta do better, Linda. You gotta do better.
So someone asked in the chat,
what's up?
Because you wasn't getting the attention that you wanted, did you cheat?
Never cheated on him.
Damn.
Never cheated on him.
Wait, hold on. Let's give a shout out to the Laura girls, man. They hold it down no matter what. Cause a lot of these chicks out here be running that thing like fucking a golf cart out here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we appreciate you not cheating. You know what I'm saying? Even though
why a golf cart, bro? Why?
Because they get used frequently. You know what I'm saying? It's daily. You know what I'm saying? So them shits, right. you be driving them shits. Them shits don't even work. They got no walls. You get what I'm saying? No walls on a golf cart.
I missed the part, by the way. I missed the part. When I graduated, he never showed up to my graduation.
Damn.
So it was just a lot of.
What was he doing?
I don't know. I honestly, I cannot tell you.
Okay, but you gotta tell me, because you must have asked, like, yo, why?
I didn't. We weren't talking. We weren't talking for like a whole month. A whole month we did not speak.
Son of a bitch better been dead. Yeah, you better been dead when you ain't come to my shit. Like, all this shit that you've been through. Okay, but you said a key thing though, okay? And you know, I'm not playing sides. I'm playing devil's advocate,
go ahead.
Right?
We're gonna get this out.
You said that he also had bipolar disorder.
We didn't know at this time yet.
Okay, all right. So you didn't know?
No.
Okay, so that just makes sense, me asking.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, was he going through that depression? Maybe.
I feel like it. I feel like that's when he started getting, because from my understanding, we kind of, people that have bipolar depression or whatever, we have it, like we're born with it. If it comes from like our genes or whatever, because I got it from my dad. But there's something that triggers you to actually get it full speed. Yeah. And I never seen him, like, he was always happy in school. He was always that person, like, all my friends loved him because he was funny. Mm-hmm. And that's what caught me, that he was funny. He's just comedy. But seeing him that low is just like, what's going on? Yeah. I'm not understanding, and you're not letting me in.
At all.
And here I am dealing with all my shit, and I'm still trying to make room and time for you to help you out. So at a certain point, it just becomes too much. And if anybody is dealing with that, you got to go, because you got to put yourself first. This is my fuck up. I still haven't left.
Say that again. Say that again so the chat can hear that. You got to put yourself first.
Put yourself first. Always. No matter who it is. Even if it's family. Because family be the worst sometimes. Oh, put yourself first.
Hell fucking yeah.
So
now, okay, so are we still in May?
We're still in May. We did the zombie race.
He won.
He won. He shouldn't have won, but he won. May. Now it's the summer. My birthday's in August. I'm not trying to be single in August, you know. That's not.
Wait, hold up. How did we get from May to August? That's 3 months.
No, May was the zombie race.
Yeah. So you got June, July,
and August. Why I'm gonna break up with you June and then I'm gonna be single in August? No, I need somebody for my birthday, and we already stuck it out this long, so we're gonna continue sticking it out.
All right. Because you wanted to break up with him in March.
I've been wanting to break up with him since January.
Damn. So we 3/4 into the year now.
We 3/4 into the year. So.
Leo, so you're a Leo. You're a Leo.
I'm a Leo. Yeah, I'm a Leo.
Shout out to all the Leos in the chat. Bang, 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 bang. Yo, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Can't be single for the B-Day. I feel you.
After being with somebody for 5 years, you don't want that. You don't want that. I really, even though I didn't want to be with him, there was a part of me that still loved him and still wanted to be with him. I mean, if I didn't want to, I would have been cheating on him.
I get what you're saying.
I would have been cheating on him.
Yeah.
So I was still toughing it out.
Someone
even
said
though
single
I had
birthdays are the best.
Yeah, when you a hoe or something, I don't know, but damn. I don't like single birthdays. I need to be tied down. Okay. People be acting up.
Single birthdays are cool too. You know what I'm saying? You can fuck
around.
You can fuck around multiple times. You know what I'm saying? It's your birthday. You know what I'm saying?
That's not my style.
Gotta match the number of your birthday. You know what I'm saying?
That's not my style.
Now I feel you've been in a relationship since you was 14, so it's like, what the fuck? To each is their own, right?
Yeah. Everybody in my family has had long-term relationships. Like my mom was with my dad for like 40 years. My sister has been with her man since she was like 16. They have 6 kids together. Like it's just something that I grew up watching. So I've always wanted that long-term relationship. So now we're in August. You know, I thought we were good. Because I felt like he redeemed himself on my birthday. You know, he started doing stuff that I wanted him to do. Like
what?
Photography, like photography. He knew that I was trying to pursue photography, and I always wanted him in my pictures. I always wanted, you know, let's go on a nature walk. Let's go take pictures. You know, just be there with me while I'm doing my thing, since I'm always there with you when you're doing your thing. And he finally gave that to me, but in August. That month, I feel, is when he realized he was losing me. I made it very vocal, and for a whole month, he changed up for me. A whole month. That I bought tickets to New York Comic Con, which was in October. So now September comes along and all this stuff, and he's kind of back to his old ways. And I'm like, shit, I got tickets for New York Comic Con with this guy. I can't leave now. I'm stuck. But this is just my mentality.
Yeah.
So October comes along. We go to New York Comic Con. I had fun, but now we're about to make 6 years.
Yeah, but you just dug out a whole year, an extra year.
Exactly.
So now New York Comic
Con is coming. And basically, I thought I was going to be proposed to at New York Comic Con because the way he was acting. And once the last day came of New York Comic Con, he was like, I wanted to propose to you, but... And I'm like, all right, so we're about to be 6 years now, and there's no sign of commitment at all. I don't want to be figuring this out when I'm 30. Now I have all these years invested in you, and you're like, oh, I don't want a kid, or I don't want to get married. Like, these are things that we should know in the beginning of our relationship. Do you want kids? Do you want to move in together?
So did you ask him? What was he saying?
He always agreed to everything that I said. Oh, but then you go and turn around and you make me look stupid for even addressing it to you, you know? So I had a guy best friend. He was gay. I had a gay guy best friend, and he lived in New Jersey. I lived in the Bronx. He came to see me like once a month.
Hey, listen.
And from Jersey to the Bronx with no car, you take in the train, you take in the bus, you're doing all this stuff to see me, and my man can't take one bus to come see me?
Okay, so you're in the Bronx or you're in Jersey?
No, I'm in the Bronx. My best friend was in Jersey.
Okay.
So my best friend was coming over a lot. And that's when it started to like really simmer down. Like, people are really willing to do more for me than he is.
So you find yourself comparing now?
Yes, I'm comparing. I'm like, this guy, I don't have any type of relationship to him other than him being my best friend. And, you know, you're my man of 5 years and you can't hop on one bus. But this guy's hopping on 2 trains, 3 buses. He's transferring, he's walking, he's doing all of this just to see me for a few hours, and you can't do that. So I asked him to
your line of communications was there? Like, all the stuff you're telling us, he knew?
He knew. I was vocal about this shit.
Yeah.
Okay. When I feel some type of way, you're gonna know about it. I'm gonna tell you. So Now,
camel.
Now I want him to meet my guy best friend. I've been hanging out with my guy best friend for mad long. You know, you should meet my boyfriend. So we go meet up in the city. And me and my guy best friend, we're like laughing, we're giggling about anime and shit. And he's just sitting there quiet. And my best friend is giving me that look like, what's wrong with him? And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I still have anxiety, by the way. So I don't travel alone.
Yeah.
I don't travel alone. And if I do travel alone at this point, I'm taking a cab. I'm taking an Uber or whatever. It's a cab. I don't think Uber was around at that point. So the fact that I was out there, you know, trying, that's a big deal for me. So he's quiet, whatever. We all get up to go eat. We decide we're gonna go eat now. He walks away. Like, we just see him disappear into the crowd. And I was like, where did he go? He was just with us.
So my man, you didn't notice the same stuff that, like, you didn't, like, being as you was diagnosed, you didn't notice that within him?
The communication with him was never there. He never told me how he felt. So seeing someone depressed is different than seeing someone as, you know, manic and depressed, you know? Because people get sad. I'm not going to label you, oh, you sad, you must be depressed. That's not how it works. I don't know what he was going through. He wasn't vocal with me about that. So he leaves and I'm looking at my best friend. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm calling him. Now I'm starting to freak out. Because I'm like, I got to go home. I can't travel by myself. Like, I'm already starting shaking. And my best friend was like, I got to go. Like, you're in the complete opposite direction than me, and I got to go home because I got work. So, I came here.
So he just upped and left you, and then...
Up and left. No phone call, no nothing. So now I'm freaking out, but I still put him first. So I go travel all the way to his house. He's on the opposite side of the Bronx than me. I travel to him, and I'm on the train literally like this. I'm shaking, and I'm just like, just calm down. We're going to figure out what's going on with him. Like, I don't know what... We're going to go to his house. We're going to figure this out. I get to his house. It's dark. I'm stressed. I have to walk, like, to his house, and it was through a bad neighborhood. So I'm already tensed up. Like, I was just going through my emotions. I go to his house, and he was crying. He was in the bed crying, and his parents pulled me aside, and they said, what happened? I'm like, I have no idea. He just left. And they were like, do you think it's because you were talking to a guy? And I'm like, well, first off, he's gay. He don't want me. So I don't know what you guys are trying to piece together. There's nothing to piece there.
Yeah. So
now I'm feeling attacked, feeling like if I just did something to him, and I personally didn't feel like I did anything, but I'm still there for him. I'm sitting by his side, wiping away his tears. Please talk to me. What's going on? While I'm going through my shit right now, because I was in the middle of a panic attack. He tells me, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So I'm like, you need to figure that out. And that's when I pushed him to go basically try to get help.
Yeah. So now you've seen the sign.
Now I'm seeing the signs.
Yeah.
And it's basically like ending of October, beginning November. Now I know there's something wrong. I'm not going to leave you. Because this makes sense now why you did everything that you did.
Yeah.
So November comes, Thanksgiving, you know, December comes, Christmas. I stayed over his house for like 2 weeks. It was fun. Like, I had a good time. January comes, we're 6 years now. And the cycle begins all over again. And I'm like, okay, I really need to figure this out. I really need to figure out what I'm doing. February comes, Valentine's Day. Hey, babe, you coming over? My mom had a cake. My mom had cupcakes. I'm telling you, my mom does it big for holidays. Doesn't matter what it is. That was just her thing. She loves decorating. She loves being creative. It's her escape. He tells me, no, I'm not coming over today. Do you want to come with me and my parents bowling? And I'm like, your parents deserve their alone time. I'm not about to interfere Your parents want to go on a date, and then here we go, following them to that? For what?
Yeah.
We got no business there.
Yeah.
So I tell him no. Now, I'm big on Instagram at this point. So I'm getting people hitting me up publicly, not in my DMs no more, publicly, because I posted something about Valentine's Day. And I'm like, I don't care for Valentine's Day anymore. I feel like if a person loves you, they should love you year round, not try to redeem themselves on just one day specifically. So I had basically said that on my Instagram post, like, happy Valentine's Day to everybody, such and such. And people started writing to me, you're beautiful. We hope you have a good day. You have people that care about you, and you deserve nothing but happiness, blah, blah, blah. And I screenshot it. And I sent it to him. And I said, this is what I'm getting from random people. And all you told me was, happy Valentine's Day, I love you. 6 years I've given you, and that's what I got. So you can't even see me.
Do we do an episode on does Valentine's Day matter? Because I don't know, because like it matters to some people and it doesn't matter to other people. So it's like, does Valentine's Day really matter?
Yeah. There's a lot of people that take this day very serious.
I'm gonna have a shirt that says Valentine's Day matters. I personally don't think it do, but you know what I'm saying, I think you should treat your queen like it's Valentine's. Daily. Yeah.
I want the love daily, because if Valentine's Day pull up and you've been an asshole year round and you try to redeem yourself on one day, no.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So if I've had like with females in the past, and I'll be like, I'll do something nice for them all the time, but then when I'd be like, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day because I don't want to be told what to do. You know what I'm saying? I'll take you to dinner. I'll buy you flowers. I'll buy you chocolates. I'll treat you good on random days. Why I gotta be on a day?
Yeah.
But I understand some guys use that as an excuse and they don't do shit at all.
Yeah.
So
by the end of the day, he broke up with me.
What?
He broke up with me on Valentine's Day.
Because you sent him that screenshot.
If this is what you want, go get it. That's basically what he told me.
Yeah, because you hurt a man's ego now, man.
I was trying to give him a wake-up call, but I guess I did it wrong. I try to let him know, like, your girl's bad. Hold on to her. You fucking up. I still love you. I still have yet to cheat on you. But this is what you're giving me.
Cece's crazy. She said I would have burned his shit. Cece be writing some crazy shit in the chat. But yo, what you did, I'm gonna be real with you, because I'm on your side now. Mm-hmm. But what you did was wrong.
It was petty. It was definitely petty. 100%.
It was hella petty. 100%.
Thinking about it. But at the time, I'm like, nah, I got all these people on me telling me all these things. And you just, I love you, happy Valentine's Day, but I don't want to see you today? What you mean?
But remember, you know what he's going through. So you know all the shit he going through. And you know you can relate to that, because this has been we're going on almost 7 years of your life. 7-8 years of your life. So he's just down. He can't phantom his feelings. He's just, everything is just blah.
But that's not my fault. That's not my fault at this point. I've already been through so much in my life. I cannot keep coddling you if you don't show me you care. At least if you were vocal about it. If you tried a little harder. Because throughout all that shit that I went through, I was still trying.
So now remember again in the chat they're saying, so with the disorder you had, how are you feeling now? But to me it kind of sounds like you're over this guy anyways.
All right, so here we go. This is where shit gets fucky. He breaks up with me. I text my best friend. I'm hysterical. I tell him, listen, if you don't hear from me for a few days, it's because basically my heart just got shattered. And I'm not going to be very vocal. So I basically turned my phone off. I cried. I was hysterical. I was like, I was at the point of getting depressed now, right? The next day I woke up.
Did you expect it or no? Was you blindsided?
What do you mean?
like him like it seems like a guy that was just always wanted you to be there, and then he just fucks around and yeah.
I never thought, never, especially on Valentine's Day. I was not expecting that shit. So next day, now it's February 15th. I wake up and I'm like, this is what you wanted. This is what you wanted. Take it for what it is. You done with him. Cool. And you didn't have to do it. You didn't have to break his heart. So now I basically go completely manic.